January 23rd, 2022. It's Monday, 11:13 p.m. So been trying to find some work. Then I got this letter. They said I wasn't on property. What is it? January 19th, which I was, but I guess they didn't see me. And then they sent me another letter in that letter saying I need to make a meeting to talk about it, because they said they came to a conclusion since I was not on property, I need to make an exit and leave the shelter on the 28th of January at 8:30 in the morning. Then they sent me another mail saying that I have a scheduled meeting, that mandatory meeting to come in on Wednesday to talk to my case manager to discuss the paper that I had gotten. So I guess maybe resolve the issue, because I was on property. I'm always here, you know. I'm not from Texas, I'm from Jersey. Where am I gonna go? Don't got a car, don't got money. I'm still in the process of getting another job. Like, where do y'all think I'm going to be off property? And I don't know the area, plus it's freezing outside. Like, make that make sense. Like, clearly I was on property. Y'all always see me on property the day before that day and days after. But just ironically, that day I just wasn't on property, and any other time I'm always on property. But, you know, I got that letter and I'm just like, because I went to the office to, I guess, drop off my paper. And she passed me and she was like telling me, you know, she passed me, the RA passed me a paper saying, oh, I had mail. I had 2 pieces of paper. The first letter that was written to me, which is telling me that they highlighted it and saying that the reason why I would have to make an exit is because I wasn't here January 19th on property, and I would have to leave in the morning, 8:30 a.m. And I'm thinking in my head, dang, what the heck y'all kicking me out for? And I don't do nothing. I work, I go to my job searches in the morning, except for these past few days because I was employed with a job until they didn't call me back. So now I'm back to job searching. And now, like, claiming that I wasn't on property, it's like, let's put 2 and 2 together. She's not from here. She's always seen on property. No other RAs in the case manager never have an issue where disobeying or causing any havoc or issues. She's always in the dorm. She's always here on curfew. But this one time she didn't show up and she wasn't on the so-called property. You know, and I feel like the reason why they're making a meeting is because they feel like, okay, they came to that conclusion, but I feel like they making a meeting because a mandatory meeting because they feel as though there's no way that, like, maybe it was a mistake, so we can talk about it so that I don't have to make that exit. Because I mean, I wouldn't have had no problem making the exit and leaving the shelter if I had a solid amount of money in my pocket and I had a place to stay. But I don't got a job just yet. So no, I'm gonna try my best to stay here until I have enough, then I'll leave. Like, I'm not moving unless God told me to move. So if God ain't putting in my spirit like he did before to leave and get up and leave, then I'm not moving. And if they give me that option to stand up for my case and, you know, defend myself and see if I can still stay, then, you know, well, I'll be it. I'll do it. It's on Wednesday. Today's Monday. So, you know, on Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. I'm gonna go to my unemployment class because I told them that I'm unemployed now. I just realized that they didn't call me back, so now I'm going back to unemployment class and job searching. So I'll be going back to the 9 a.m. class. I take fault in not going to my financial literacy classes twice. But other than that, you know, I think that day I was conversating with one of the men on property, and I talked to one of the RAs when I stopped off at the office. So I'm just like, how, y'all literally just seen me a couple hours before curfew, which is 10 o'clock. But then 10 o'clock come, all of a sudden I just disappeared and I'm nowhere to be found. I was in the room. And I'm not mad at, you know, a simple mistake of, oh, I didn't see her. But it just was like, dang, y'all jumped to that conclusion of, oh yeah, you gotta leave by this and this day because someone said, RA said that you weren't on property. But what if that was their mistake and they just misunderstood and they thought I wasn't there, but I was literally in the room? And the funny thing is, all the RAs know that when they come up in the room, they always see me sitting in the corner in the chair charging my phone, reading or on my phone. Like, and sometimes I'm sitting in the dark, but you can see me because I got my phone on. And it's the bright thing in the room, so it's just like, no, I'm not mad at the RA if she, you know, she didn't see me in the room. Like, she genuinely didn't see me, for example. She came in twice. But if she did see me, she wrote it down like, oh, as if I wasn't there, then that would be an issue. But other than that, I'm not angry if she just didn't see me. Even though I thought she did, even though she opened the door really wide to look over. And she came back in the room and I was laying in bed. And I'm like, okay, she now must have seen me. She definitely seen me. I'm still not mad at that. My only thing is like, dang, how y'all gonna quickly kick somebody out that never caused an issue with y'all and never had issues with this person? They never caused an issue with doing their chores. They haven't made complaints. They haven't caused any habit whatsoever. They always went to their meetings, job searching, nothing bad about this person. They never even got written up. But y'all ready to kick this person out? I just have faith that when God didn't allow me to be on the street and I found a place to shelter in just 2 days of being homeless. Of 3 days I was homeless. And I found a shelter to be at in 2 days. I know that if they kick me out, regardless where I am, I'm going to always be safe in God's name. And He going to direct me someplace that I need to be. Even if I don't know what the outcome is, I know that He will find some way for me to be. The room is really cold, freezing. My hands and feet be going you know. Only time I've ever rose any issue up, it was about the heat. Asking if the heat could be turned up. But other than that, I don't bring up no issues. I only did that twice because it's so freezing in here. And my fingers went blue looking. They claim they lost the key, so just gotta keep praying. I'm reading my book right now, so the Bible, doing my usual. Not gonna let something upset me and speak negativity when the outcome may be positive, you know. High hopes, you know. Got 2 layers of socks on. Shirt underneath. And 3. It's that freezing here. And my feet still going on. Roommate left. It's freaking cold in here. And 3. I was not planning about staying warm.